right now, something serious is happening in Zimbabwe and people are talking everywhere. Mmusi Maimane has come out very strong and he's not holding back at all. He's speaking directly about Emmerson Mnangagwa. And what he said is making many people sit up and pay attention. He said clearly, stop him now. That statement alone is heavy. It is not small talk. It shows deep concern. And many people are now asking what exactly is going on and why is this becoming such a big issue? You see, the discussion is about term extension. That means the idea of a leader staying longer in power than expected. In many African countries, this topic always brings tension because people want democracy to be respected. They want leadership to follow rules. So when anyone even suggests extending time in office, it quickly becomes a serious national conversation. Now, Mmusi Maimane is not even from Zimbabwe, but his voice carries weight across Africa. When he speaks, people listen because he is known for speaking boldly about governance, leadership, and democracy. So for him to come out and say, stop him now, it means he believes this situation could become dangerous if nobody speaks up. And let's be honest, many citizens in Zimbabwe are already watching closely. Some people are worried, others are confused, and some are even angry because when leadership issues come up like this, it affects everybody from the business owner in Harare to the farmer in the rural areas. Now, think about it. If a leader stays longer than expected, what does that mean for the future? What does it mean for young people? What does it mean for elections? These are the questions people are asking quietly and loudly at the same time. Please, before we go deeper, make sure you like this video and subscribe. You don't want to miss the full breakdown of this story because it is getting more serious step by step. Now let's look deeper into Emmerson Mnangagwa. He has been in power for years and his leadership has seen both support and criticism. Some people believe he has brought stability in certain areas, while others say there are still major economic challenges and political concerns. So when this idea of term extension starts coming into the conversation, it quickly divides opinions. Some supporters may say, let him continue. He understands the system. But critics are saying, no, leadership must follow the constitution. And this is where the tension grows. Because in Africa, we have seen similar situations before. Leaders trying to extend their stay, and it usually leads to protests, international pressure, and sometimes even bigger crises. So people like Mmusi Maimane are speaking early, trying to prevent things from getting out of control. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture. This is not just about one man or one country. This is about democracy in Africa as a whole. Every time something like this happens, the whole continent watches. Other leaders watch. Citizens from different countries watch. Because it sets an example. If one country allows term extension easily, others may try the same. And that is why voices are rising quickly. And let me tell you something very important. The power of the people is always strong, but only when they are informed. That is why conversations like this matter. That is why you watching right now matters. So again, please like this video and subscribe because we are bringing you real, clear, and simple explanations that everybody can understand. Now, back to the situation. There are reports that discussions around constitutional changes or political moves are happening quietly. And in politics, when things start happening quietly, it usually means something big is coming. People are now asking, is this just talk or is this something already in motion? Because once a process like this begins, it is not easy to stop. And that is exactly why Mmusi Maimane said what he said. Stop him now, not later, not tomorrow, now. That urgency is what is making this story even more interesting. Now, imagine you are a young Zimbabwean right now. You are thinking about your future, you want jobs, stability, opportunities, and then you hear about possible term extension. Of course, you will start asking questions because Leadership decisions today affect tomorrow. And let's also talk about the international community. When issues like this come up, countries outside Africa start paying attention. Investors start watching. Organizations start analyzing the situation because stability is very important for growth. If there is political uncertainty, it can affect the economy, businesses, and even foreign relationships. So this is not just a local story anymore. It is becoming a global conversation. And this is where things get even more interesting. Some analysts are saying this could either go one of two ways. One, the pressure becomes too much and everything slows down. Two, the process continues and it leads to bigger reactions from citizens and leaders across Africa. Now, let me ask you something. What do you think should happen? Should leaders always step down when their time is up? Or should they be allowed to continue if they still have support? Think about it. Drop your opinion. But before that, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Your support keeps this conversation going. Now, let's connect this to a related issue. Across Africa, there has been a growing demand for accountability. People want transparency. People want leaders who respect systems and rules. The days when citizens stay silent are reducing. Social media has also changed everything. News spreads fast, opinions spread faster, and leaders are now under more pressure than ever before. So when someone like Mmusi Maimane speaks, it doesn't stay in one place. It spreads across countries within hours. And that is exactly what is happening right now. People in Zimbabwe are talking. People in South Africa are talking. Even people in other African countries are joining the conversation because everybody understands what is at stake. Now, let me slow it down a bit so everybody can follow clearly. The issue is simple. A leader, a possible extension of time in power, a strong reaction from another political voice, and now a growing conversation across Africa. Simple, but very powerful, because sometimes the simplest issues carry the biggest consequences. And right now, all eyes are on Zimbabwe. People are watching what will happen next. Will there be an official announcement? Will there be resistance? Will there be silence? These are the questions nobody has full answers to yet. But one thing is clear, this story is far from over. And as it continues, we will keep breaking it down for you in the simplest way. So stay with me, stay informed, and stay ready.